Okay, is this on? Okay, it is. Awesome. Right, so where we left off last time was we found out that Pikachu is actually has a spirit of Tim's dad inside of him. And we need to kind of like split them up so he gets back into his own body. And the culprit behind it was Mewtwo. But he didn't do it out of spite. He did it because he wanted to save Tim's dad's life. So now we need to go save him and put an end to Unitas, the evil organization that tried to kidnap Pikachu and has kidnapped many other Pokemon. Also, like usual, minasan irashaimase. Oi oi, it's so cold today. So very cold. Alright, let's get back into the spirit of voice acting. Badly.
そうね。
Imagine if she knew that her husband was inside the Pikachu. Oh, I will, Mom. Irene, I didn't realize just how much you worried about me. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, my fridge is not going to accept you while you're in the Pikachu. Hate to break it to you. But we've almost solved this. Wait for me, Irene. You know, all she hears is Pika Pika. She doesn't hear you talking to her. In a way, it's kind of funny that the whole family's united, but the dad's Pikachu. Papa Pikachu.
ピカチュウ、いつもと雰囲気が違う感じ。
え？どこが？
なんか老けたというか、おじさん臭くない？
はあ？
え？ママずっとおじさんだと思ってた。
何？
名探偵！そう、名探偵って感じだよ。
記憶を取り戻したせいで老け込んじまったかな。
If only she knew Pikachu was her dad. Well, there's nothing more for me here, so hopefully this is the finale. Time to get going. Yep, let's mosey.
じゃあ俺は用事があるから先に行くぜ。
用事って。
まあ期待して待っててくれや。
何よ。
ああ、そうそう。コーヒー豆なかったろ？買っといてくれよ。
オッケー。いつもの深入りだよね。
ああ。え？ソフィア、お前。
そうだよ。言ってること分かってたんだ。
さすが俺の娘。
Wow.
ああ、いいからいいから。
おいおい。
行ってきます。
She understood the whole time? For real? Okay. Now that's a good twist. Oh, it's not abandoned. Oh, it is. It is. Notice the guy over there. Clearly it's not abandoned. Yeah, it's weird, but nowhere near as weird as Pikachu actually being your dad. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Yep, if that was real life, there's a certain name for that type of relationship. And it's not legal. This body is supposed to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, at least that's what we think. Then we better find him. Let's look around by ourselves for a bit while we wait for Pikachu. I'm curious to know what's inside. Okay. Yosh, Iku, let's go. Dig. Oi, Diglett. Have you seen any suspicious people around here? Wait, I don't speak Pokemon. Let's talk about it once Pikachu gets here. Talk to the janitor. He's probably suspicious. Wow, who are you? Oh, don't worry, we're not suspicious. We're students at Rhyme University. We are researching this area for a class, actually. Would it be okay if we interviewed you? Ah, I see. Well, it's nice to meet such dedicated students. You caught me by surprise. Nobody ever comes around here. At least not that you know. But if you're here for school, then sure, ask me anything you like. Thanks for the save, Rachel. I got you. This place used to be a Pokemon research facility. Apparently a bunch of extensive projects and whatnot were being done here. But it's been shuttered ever since the R incident, the Team Rocket incident. The lab is massive, isn't it? Yeah, it's so huge it's hard to keep clean. How many entrances are there? Entrances? That's a weird question. There are 4 in total, 3 large entrances and 1 small one. I see. Must be a pretty big facility then. I'll say, in fact, the place is so big, you two are actually the first people I've ever run into. No wonder you're surprised to see us. Wait, we're the first people you've seen here? I didn't realize how few people came here. Okay, message retracted. Do you know anything about the incident that happened here? Only what I saw on the news. Some Pokemon went completely berserk here 2 years ago because of the R stuff. I heard someone actually died because of it. It's a really tragic story. Yeah, it is. This place has been shut down ever since. Rhyme City hired me to work here. The facility may not be in use, but they didn't want it just to fall into disrepair either. Does anyone else work here? Occasionally someone comes by to take over one of my shifts, but otherwise, pretty much just me. Not many people want to come all the way out here so far from the city. I'm curious what's inside the building. Let's go take a look. Will he let us? I don't know. What are these? Wow, check out all those steel drums. Do you think they were used when fixing the building? Nope. This door is locked. It won't budge. I hope we can find a way in. Hey, these small doors open slightly. Oh, you're right. Guess the lock's broken. But it feels like the chain shut or something on the other side to keep them from opening. We better look for another way in. No, we could just use Pikachu. Tanga Tanga. It's the Tangela. Tangela's whole body's covered in vines which it grows to grab all sorts of stuff. We can ask it some questions once Pikachu joins us.
Yes.
Garba. It's the Garbodor. Do you think it lives around here? Maybe it's just a janitor's partner. Garbodors always hang around cleaning crews and garbage collectors. You might be right. Let's talk to it once Pikachu gets here. You don't need to go this way. This door's locked. Yeah, I don't think we can get in this way either. Okay. This door's locked. Let's find another entrance. I think we've checked out everything we can for now. Hey Tim, can we talk over there for a minute? I think we should discuss the situation. Yeah, good idea. We shouldn't be overheard here. The janitor says he never sees any people around here. And the place has been closed since the incident too. The building's definitely locked, so it'll be hard to get inside. We don't have much to go on right now. Yeah, to learn anything else, we need to talk to the Pokemon. Guess all we can do now is wait for Pikachu. Yeah.
遅いな。何やってるんだろう、ピカチュウ。
ティムったらお父さんのことまだピカチュウって呼んでるの？
ああ、なんか面と向かって父さんって呼ぶのは見た目がピカチュウだからね。
言われてみれば難しいかも。来たよ。
おい、お待たせ。
Oh, he brought the crew. The whole crew. Wow, I'm impressed.
来てくれたんだね。ありがとう。
ピカチュウって顔が広いのね。
こいつらみんな俺の射程だぜ。うわっ、いてててて。
なになに、どうしちゃったの？
実はピカチュウがね。
ティム、そんなことはいいから先を急ごうぜ。
あ、
Wait a second, Pikachu. Something's odd about this place. What do you mean? We looked around out here while we were waiting for you, trying to find signs of Unitas activity. Thing is, we didn't find anything at all. Now you mention it, It does seem a bit quiet around here. But based on what I've learned from other Pokemon, this place seems like our strongest lead. And more importantly, I've just got a good old-fashioned hunch that this is the place. Unitas is hiding here, I'm sure of it. But where? That's what we've got to find out. Sounds like I've already finished the preliminary investigation. My bad. Let's start talking to some Pokemon. The ones hanging around out here ought to know something. Sounds like a plan. You two are going to conduct some interviews together, right? In that case, I'll keep looking around the area. Thanks, Rachel. Gal, you and the others can just hang back for now. We'll come get you if we need anything. Goro. Alright, Tim, let's get started. Gabo. You help the janitor pick up trash. Sounds like you are a hard worker. Gaga. You don't expect to be praised just for collecting snacks. Alright, trash is like a treat for you. Just like the troopers we met the other day. Have you ever seen any other humans around here? Gabo. He says he's never seen any other human besides the janitor. That tracks with what the janitor said. Is there any way to get inside that building? Gar? Ah. It's never been inside. Gotcha. Well, that doesn't help us. Have you noticed anything strange around here recently? Anything at all? Garbodor. Sometimes you find strange snacks. Sorry, but we're not here to talk about your... Gar. Is this one of the snacks you found today? It's a food wrapper. Why do you use the food wrapper be here if people don't come here? Garbo. What? You find these all the time? Even though no one comes here? Hey Garbodor, mind if we keep this? We can give you some other trash in exchange. Gar. Thanks Garbodor, this could be one clue we've been looking for. A used wrapper at a facility no one ever goes to. What could it mean? Do you live here? Dig. Ah, this place is nice because it's comfy digging, eh? Diglett dig. And it's nice being able to dig as much as you want without humans around, huh? Humans don't usually consider Diglett pests, you know? Farmers especially love Diglett. The soil is always perfectly tilled after you dig through it. Dig? Yeah, for real. Don't be afraid to visit places with humans around. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. Well, if we don't dig into the garden, I'm sure they would be. Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Diglett hasn't seen any people around, but it did mention something pretty interesting. What did it say? Sometimes at night when Diglett's underground and trying to sleep, it hears a lot of noise. Noise underground, you mean? Dig. Yep, it gets curious about the noise and went into the building to check, but no one was there. When it went back underground though, it could still hear the noise. Noise when nobody's there. Strange. Wait, how did you get inside the building? Dig. It says he dug a hole through the floor of the building. Wow, surprising powerful to be able to dig into a building from underneath it. Oops, my bad. I wonder what that sound underground was. We'll find out soon enough.
もうじゃ
Oh,
What do you do for fun around here? Sunbathing. Sounds nice and peaceful. I bet that feels great.
もうじゃ
Tango, tango. You've never seen any other people around here besides the janitor. Wait a second. There's something caught in Tangler's vines. They are shards of glass. How'd those get there? Tangler. You think it might have gotten on you when you went inside the building? Wait, you've been inside? Hey Tangler, how did you get inside? Tangler. The door right near us? These small doors, huh? Tanga. Wait, these doors were unlocked until just recently? So now they are locked, and you can't just get in anymore. This place has been supposedly shut for ages. Why would these doors be locked all of a sudden? Oh hey, welcome. How are you doing today? I don't know, but definitely raises some questions.
oh.
That's a cool name, Sonic Gaming, yeah? I'm doing good too. So, where was I? Tangala was talking about those small doors right there, yeah? Let's turn our attention there. When we tried to open them earlier, they were chained shut. Let's try them again now. Have you played this before? This is my first time playing it.
さてさて
These small doors are definitely the ones Tangela told us about. There's a chain or something on the other side keeping them from opening. So they're locked from the inside. What's going on? It's strange. These doors were unlocked until recently. Who locked these doors?
さてさて
Well, I think we've checked everything we can for now. What do you think, Pikachu? Is Unitas really here? Yeah, I think our chances are pretty good. They're using this place as their base. I've got a few reasons for thinking that. The first is Diglett's story about the noises it heard coming from the building. The second is what Tangela said about those doors being locked from inside. And the third is the food wrapper that Garbodor found. Any of those things on their own wouldn't mean much. So I'm just like speaking over all of this because I don't like silent dialogue. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully it doesn't take longer than 3 hours to do, but we'll see, because I think this is the end of the game. Anyway, But taken all together, we can pretty safely conclude there are people here. Exactly. I think those things are linked by more than coincidence. Guess we really do need to look around inside. Okay, so what options do I have? North is chained from the other side. No, go through there.
よし
Yep, the obvious option. Okay, so like I had this game for over a year and I never played it. I just decided recently that I wanted to play it. And that's what I'm doing. But I didn't want to do it offline because that'd be boring. So here I am. Alright. But there aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless the trash came from outside the lab and got blown out here. You might be onto something. In that case, we should follow the scent of this wrapper. Maybe we can find the entrance. Yeah, since it's relatively new trash, the scent is probably still fresh. I'd say it's worth a try.
Oh.
If you're hoping to follow a scent, then it's time to ask Growlithe for help. Agreed. Good thing I asked her to come. Now let's go ask her. Okay, where was she? Okay. Hey Growlithe, we need your help with something. We'd like you to track down the scent from this wrapper. Gal. Piece of cake, huh? Just what I wanted to hear. You okay with us getting right to it, Tim? Oh, please do. Okay, let's do it. Just like last time, Growlithe. Yeah, I like doing this bit. Chase the scent. It should be R. We have a hit. Oh, behind the barrels. Or it's underneath them. It could be underneath. They'll need moved. I guess you better do something about them if you want to get any further. Let's go get Tim and the others. Pikachu says the scent continues past here. But there's no way to get back here. To get back there to search. Yeah, it'd take all day to move this many steel drums. I guess they're gonna have to get smashy. What? You've gotta be kidding. I know it's a rough approach, but we don't have time to dawdle. My bad. The drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals to help. Have you always approached your investigations this way? Depends on the situation. It's a great detective job to find the shortest route to the truth. So who should we ask for help? Pangoro? I know he likes to smash stuff.
He does.
Darman. He says he can handle anything that calls for brute strength. In that case, I think the Mantan is definitely the best one to ask for help with this. Want us to get started right away, Tim? Yeah, just be careful not to hurt yourself. We are counting on that strength of yours, the Manatan. You ready to do this? Darman. Time to smash. Oh, there's the way in. I was kinda hoping it'd be like an underground passage, but this'll work. I wonder if that trash from below before blew out here. Yeah, I think it did. Me and Pangoro won't fit through that hole, so we'll have to smash open a bigger one. Whoa, if we do that, the whole building would collapse. We'll unlock the doors from inside. For now, you two can just wait here. Tim, check this out. You're right, it looks like we can get inside through this hall. Of course, that's why we're here. Alright, let's do it. So this is what is inside of the lab. I'm saying this wrong. So this is what the inside of the lab looks like. It sure is messed up. Did you hear me, Pikachu? Huh. Oh, I was just so shocked by how trashed the place is. Kind of speechless. Yeah. I knew they weren't doing any upkeep, but would it really get this bad in just 2 years? So this is where it happened. What's up, Rachel? This must be where the Pokemon went berserk during our incident 2 years ago. That's why there's a hole in the wall and the room's in such disarray. I see. This place must have just been left as it was at the time of the incident. Mama must have been. Are you okay, Rachel? If being here is too painful, it's totally fine if you want to wait outside. I think I just need a moment to myself, if that's alright. I thought I was ready for this, but it's hitting me harder than I expected. Take your time, I understand. Poor girl, I'm sure she would have preferred to steer clear of this place. But all signs point to Unitas being here. Let's start looking for clues. Right. Something felt strange when I came into this room. What could that have been?
Oh.
It's the same one as we got from Garbodor. That means this trash is another piece of evidence and people have been in and out of this place. Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking.
Oh.
Look, footprints. Are they human? Couldn't be. They are too big. There's no dust over them either, so they must be recent. I think these are probably Tangela's footprints. I see. must have left those footprints when it came inside. Lab scientists must have used this cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelf. You've got to tell me. Wait a second. I'm looking. Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. What's this? It's a key. What a weird place to keep a key. I wonder what it's for. Let's take it with us. We might be able to use it later. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. Careful, Tim. The last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much. Wow, this place is pretty big.
Oh.
The switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. Busted doesn't even begin to describe the state of the switchboard. It looks like someone completely destroyed it. Yeah, I wouldn't get this damage unless someone did it on purpose. Take it from me, a guy who knows a thing or two about this sort of electrical stuff. But who would do this? Oh? What do you think this stain is? Kinda looks like chemical spill or something. Maybe chemical spill during the Pokemon rampage. Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. Still, we don't know what chemical this was. We better not touch it. There's a note here. Read it aloud, would ya? From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's dilapidated state, watch your step as you move about. It's Unitas. I have no idea. But at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah, we still don't know who's been here or how many of them are here. But they were clearly following orders to search for something. But how did they get out of here? Good question. The door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. I'm guessing I have to talk to him too, so I'll do that. He says this place looks even rougher than the police station. Can't say I disagree. Everything's trashed here. Alright, they've got nothing. Gal. Yeah, we'll let you know if we need your help again. I checked the tables. Oh, it's a bit here. I was like, where do I go next? But I found it. These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. The chain's fastened with a padlock. We need to get these unlocked so the Mantan and Pangoro can get in here. Let's give it a try. Here goes. Alright, that takes care of the chain.
Dumbo.
Sorry for the wait, fellas. So Tim, what are your thoughts about looking the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here. And based on that note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right, so we're light on details, but we know something's fishy. We know something fishy's going on. We should try to figure out exactly what happened here. Deductions. This place is being used as a Pokemon playground. No. Someone was researching R. Someone has been living here. Someone sealed off a hallway in the back.
Yosh!
Pretty simple. So would Pangoro punch it? Yeah, I'll go with Pangoro because he could do it. All the more reason for us to find it. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Yeah, let's go ask. I know who. They're right in front. Goro. He says he's ready whenever you need him. All we do is got to ask. Appreciate it. Do I need the Manatan again? I might do. Okay, so here's the wall that we need to break. It's clear as day. It's like, it's right there. He's asking when you're gonna need him. Okay, for now. Are you sure about that? I found it. Oh, I know what I have to do. Can Growlithe pick up the scent of the sealed hallway? Gal. She says it's too dusty in here. Looks like special vision might be able to find something. What do you think? Time to get Luke's Ray's help? I know where it is, but okay. Looks. Hey, there's open space behind this wall. Bingo! Now you know where to go, but how exactly do you plan to get there? Break down the wall, of course. This measly little wall doesn't stand a chance against the Manatan. Could you please smash that suspicious looking wall over there? Come on. Raring to go, huh? Let her rip the mountain. Punchy time.
Hit them.
I smashed it good. Just like I knew you would, thanks the mountain. Just all keep going. Wow, there was a hallway hidden behind that wall. And some stairs leading down too. Someone must have really wanted to keep this hidden. Only one way to find out. Yeah, thanks Tim. I'm okay for now. I don't know how Papa and Unitas are connected. Okay, let's go everyone. Oh, thank you. By the way, thank you for the sub. I get so distracted by just reading this loud. I didn't realize this place had such a big basement. Yeah, the floors above aren't in use anymore, but sure like this one is. If Unitas would go so far to seal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. And now it's time for us to uncover them. Yeah, let's go. What's this feeling? What's wrong, Pikachu? I think we are getting closer to my body. You can tell? Apparently, yeah. I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. So Dad's body is somewhere inside this building. Oh, and one more thing. It feels like Pikachu's consciousness is growing weaker inside of me. Weaker? How? It could be because I know who I am again. Memories and all. Oh no. I don't know how long Pikachu can hold out, so we can't afford to dawdle. Don't worry, we won't let Pikachu's consciousness disappear. I swear I'll find a way to return you two to normal. Tim. What was that? We will now be conducting the final test of the cubes. Management and operation teams, please stand by on the bottom floor B5. That broadcast just now. Sounds like there's a lot to investigate. Oh, she wants to talk. Okay, we talk. The vibe down here is way different compared to upstairs. And I've got a bad feeling about that broadcast we just heard. We'll need to proceed carefully down here if we want to expose this organization's plans. For now, I think it's best if it's just Pikachu and I to look around. Got it. I'll wait here. Oh yeah, and apologies. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, so... It's a bit hard for me to talk just now, but... I'm not gonna let that put me off. Okay, so... do we talk to them? Okay, apparently not, so... we can just go down. There should be some stairs behind this door, but I can't seem to get it to open. It's locked. Looks like it needs a passcode. Oh jeez. How am I gonna get a passcode in this room?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Look over there. Is that? Let's hide and see what happens. Okay, we found one of the
と
villains.
ころでオーロラの雫は届けてきたのか？
ええ、さっきできたとこ。 大変だったのよ。がなかなか吐き出さなくて。
ここで何をしてるの？今日はハワードさんが製造ラインの視察にいらっしゃるんだから、気を
Uh-oh.
引き締めなさい。
The mayor's a jerk.
はい。あなたは私についてきなさい。地下5階の準備を手伝ってもらうわ。
はい。
あなたたち2人はしばらくこの階で待機していなさい。
了解です。
ね
Okay, so all along, the mayor has been a bad guy. Makes sense. He was always doing weird stuff. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. And did you just hear what they said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop and a production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. And Papa's here to conduct an inspection. The mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. Guess we need to find a way to get downstairs. We gotta be careful though, there's still some Unitas goons on this floor. We might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should keep our guard up so if we decide to walk into any of them. Well, we'll try to avoid that. So, I have the lift.
Oh,
Let's check the stairs or the elevator. Alright, elevator.
Oh.
The elevator stopped at B5. Well, did they just say they were heading down there? I tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I bet you need a card key. Then I sure hope we can find one nearby. Somewhere nearby. Okay, so...
oh,
Well, we said I need a passcode, like... We have the left and the staircase, but...
Oh.
Looks like a terminal to input the passcode to access the stairs. Appears to be a 4-digit passcode too. Alright, so can I guess it? Or do I have to talk to these guys? I'm acting weird? Hey, even I get nervous sometimes. We are infiltrating enemy space. Goro. Okay. So, maybe he can help. No. No help there.
oh.
She is scared, but she says she won't let that stop her. Thanks, Growlithe. We're glad to have you with us. That doesn't help me open the door though. How do I get down there? Dar. What is this place? I'm wondering that myself. We'll only know if we investigate. Okay, you keep telling me that I need a code, but I can't go left. And I can't go to the elevator. Do I talk to her? Apparently not. What about here?
Oh.
Lucky for us, the floors all have labels. Let's see. B1 is labeled management. B2 and B3 are operations. And research team covers B4 and B5. Management, operations, research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. There's a map of this floor too. Okay, so now I can explore. And if we want to get down, we could either use the elevator or take the stairs. But I'm going to guess we need to use the stairs. And we get a passcode inside the room. As long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate. We want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. Yep. Okay, so we don't need looks way for this, but this one? Can we go in here? Wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it is? I don't know, and as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Unitas. Rah, this is so frustrating. Oh, there's a couple of items. There's a ventilation duct. You might be able to squeeze through it, Pikachu. You are dredging up painful memories of the police station and the ruins. I guess I could go through there to gather info as a last resort. You'll keep it in mind. Are you sure you'll fit? You wouldn't want to get stuck in there. Don't sweat it. All our running around these past few days have got me nice and limbered up. But I don't know if I want to crawl right at this very moment. Fair enough. We don't even know where it leads yet. Okay, so notices. What do we have? Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. Oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. In the event that a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on site, personal via intercom. Escape Pokemon are to be recaptured by any means necessary. Like keeping Pokemon captive here? Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people to not let any Pokemon escape. And past escape attempts have put them on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough. Okay. The passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. And we can find the passcode in the standby room. Now that's a handy piece of intel. So the standby room would be where the guards are, I believe. Yeah? It has to be. Yeah, but there are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room? Quickest way to find out is to check both. Just to be sure, let's look at the other notices too. Inspections occur nightly to ensure that the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And I got to run these checks 7 nights a week. Sounds like a real grind. We can't find the passcode to the stairway in the standby room. We can. But there might be Unitas members in there. Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first. Which means we need a hand from Luxray. Glad we're on the same page. Let's ask Luxray for help. Looks, Ray, you'd be able to see what's beyond those walls, right? Ray, should we get help from Looks Ray now? Yep, get his help. Alright, let's do this, Looks Ray. Looks. I like this bit. Door number 1, what's behind it? Not good. That would explode. So, you don't want to go into that one. There are 2 humans and an electrode in the room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier. The ones wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner, looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitas? Any rate, it sounds like we can't go in that room. True, if we want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Pikachu. What is it, Looks Ray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more. Whatever can you see?
そりゃ大変だ。なんとかしないと。何か手はないか。
Oh, you know the answer. The vent. Go to the vent.
それは使えそうだな。
Gosh, wish my throat wasn't sore. Then there's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to, Looks Ray? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. Oh. Well, I did see a duct somewhere else on this floor. I wonder if I can get inside it. Let's go check it out, Looks Ray. I can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. I can probably use it to reach the Whipper. What is your plan now? Let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about the Whipper that needs our help. Hold on tight. Okay, so back to the start. Oh, I do. Be careful getting down. I'll lend you a hand. You worry too much, Tim.
おう。
Tim, I've got to tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. Oh, right. I'll tell you quietly then. There's some Unitas guys and the electrode in the first room down the hall, which means we can't get in there. As for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but... But what? A Whipper collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about its condition. Shut away like that. That's awful. Is there anything we can do to help it? Shh. Now look who needs to turn down the volume. I feel the same way as you, Tim, but we've got to help it. Looks like there's a duct on the far side of this floor. Leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's a rescue mission. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh, he'll get into it. He's gotten into smaller places. So, over here? I ought to be able to reach this room. Yep, you can. I'll go check on it. So just sit tight. Got it. Here, let me help you get into the duct. Thanks, Tim.
ティム、頼むぜ。
急いで行ってあげて。
任せとけ。助かったぜ。
He's going on a diet. A diet so he can get through all the ducts. But it's working. So, who could complain? Now I just need to help that weakened Whipper. Luke's the way he told me about it. Hey, you okay? What happened to you? Whipper. Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can tell Tim and the others.
Oh,
Okay, so how do you plan to reach the door handle?
oh,
Yes, I can open the door from the inside. Hey Tim, Rachel, get in here. Well, apparently I was able to jump. So that's good. It's in pretty bad shape. Poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water, see? Rupert whole body is dried up. We need to get it some water, ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Yeah, let's go get some for Rupert. Was it back by the stairs? Or was it down here? It might be down here. Here it is.
よし
This water should perk Whipper right up. Let's bring it some right away. Oh good, it looks so much better. It says thank you. Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whipper doing here anyway? Good question, let's ask. Alright, so first question is always a generic question.
よし
Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. Huh? The air actually feels a little cooler next to Whipper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whipper can make the air around itself more humid. Interesting. Actually feels pretty refreshing. What were you doing here in the first place, Whipper? Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will. Just like the Manatan and his friends. What a horrible thing to do. And they wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whipper usually lives in water. The sudden change in environment must have been tough on it. Do you know anything about Unitas, Whipper? Whipper? Whipper says something was put on its back. After that, its mind went blank. That explains why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
よし
It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. Sounds good.
ティム、こっち来てみろよ。ティム、こっち来てみろよ。
Okay, so
そういえばティム、俺がいなくなった後、アイリーンはどんな様子だったんだ？
that was it? Why? I didn't even get to respond. Anyway, to the computer.
Oh.
Whoa, look at this. What is it, Tim? A photo of the Aurora drop. They were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first? These documents are full of complicated looking equations. Yeah, I'd take a specialist. It'd take a specialist to make sense of all of this. But why that one? Why a sable eye?
Oh.
That's odd. I think, yeah, this is some sable eye I met in, this is the same sable eye I met in the police station. We are roommates, actually. But what's the photo of it doing here? There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh? What exactly are people supposed to watch out for? What's this? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated in Cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Miles comes to inspect it. I would take that as evidence.
Oh.
This looks like a report about some experiments. But why is there another photo of the Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim through the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space? And a couple of other section titles. Namely, meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses and the Aurora drop and meteoric energy. The Aurora drop in outer space. I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. Maybe it's about a mythical Pokemon. What's this folder? Let's see, it's labelled Business Plan. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organisation gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure this out from this document alone. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Seems like Unitas has to be doing some really detailed research on the Aurora drop. They might have had something to do with its theft too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? If Unitas was involved in the jewel theft, what exactly was the motive? I'm curious about that too. How will they plan to use the Aurora drop? Let's look back on what we found and think it over. No, but they could have been wanting Sable Eye to break it open, maybe? No.
Yes.
I swear if they said the right answer was feed Sable Eye, I don't know what I would do. I mean, take a look at the photo from the experiment report. And this photo of the Aurora drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about this jewel, but what in the world for? If we keep investigating the facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Well, now we know why the Aurora drop was stolen. But we still haven't found the passcode for the stairs. Let's really give this room a thorough search. Maybe we'll find the passcode somewhere. Probably not. I'll be in the next room. There's an intercom here. It looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility. Okay, so we use this to create a distraction, then go in and get the passcode, and we use Whooper to stop the electrode exploding. That all makes sense. Question is, do I have to manually do anything here? I don't know. So I've checked the computer and... Oh! There's a notice on the wall. In the event of a fire or other emergency, alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. Yeah, it's not. The standby room would be where the guards are. Like, why would the guards not be in the standby room? It's like the guards not being in the tower, so it makes no sense. So you'll use the intercom to tell the guards to go away, then we'll go into the room and get the passcode. But Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta figure a way to get them out. Let's look back at what we found in the rooms. Okay? Begin deduction. That's too big.
Yes.
If we told everyone to just evacuate, that'd be a disaster. But getting them out of just one room, that's okay. I mean, it's fine. And it should be easy to do.
Oh!
Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Will Growlithe and others be okay? Good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know. Alright. Okay, we've got him to move. Now those Unitas mooks won't run into them when they leave the room. Phew, okay, here goes nothing. Let's see, the number for the room next door is... I don't know.
地下1階です。
施設外にポケモンが脱走したんだ。すぐ1階に来てくれ。全員でだぞ。
しかし、先ほど持ち場を離れるなと。
何を言ってる。上の命令に逆らうのか。いいからさっさと来るんだ。
わかりました。やばいぞ、緊急招集だ。急げ。
やったね。
あっさり引っかかったな。
よし。
Okay, great. But now we need to move Whooper. Oh, it's going to explode. That's why we need Whooper. I remember this, like, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, if you went too near them during the Rainbow Rocket, they would always explode. And for that, you need a Pokemon with the ability called Damp. Hey, welcome. Welcome back. Oh no. Wait. Is this Electrode about to use self-destruct? Sure looks like it. This is bad, Tim. We've got to calm Electrode down, but how? I think I would know a way, Tim. I do too. Bring the Whooper in. Pokemon can't use self-destruct if there's too much moisture in the air. Really? Then that means... we just need to dampen the air. Thanks, Rachel. Just hurry, Tim. Oh, well, it's actually pretty fun. It's Detective Pikachu, and... let me just save it first before I check. Oops. Do there. So, I have 15 hours in total. And I'm about the end of the game. That's where I'm at, so this is roughly the end of the game. Yeah, I remember. Welcome back. Whooper, we need your help. Electrode in the next room is about to self-destruct. Could you come with us and dampen the air in there? Thanks a ton. I knew we could count on you, buddy. Is willing to help us. Thanks. Whooper, you're a real lifesaver. Whooper. Okay, let's go stop that Electrode. And there you go, it got wrecked. Oh, it's happy? Why is it happy? But I wanted to explode. It says thanks for stopping the explosion. The credit really should go to Whooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why'd you rev up to explode all of a sudden? You got startled by some strangers showing up out of the blue, huh? So it wasn't ordered to attack us or anything. Apparently, it's only orders were to wait here. Okay, let's see. Fun fact, my PFP on this channel is Yu-Gi-Oh! That is the embodiment of my personality. It's called the Change of Heart. It's a card from the Half Angel, Half Demon. Oh, I see what you mean. I like it. Alright, so this bit I'm not interested in. Let's just go talk about itself. It says it's much more prone to exploding when it's stressed. I imagine being shut in a room like this would really be stressful. Apparently that's not the problem. It's just upset that those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently. Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
can you tell us anything about the people in white uniforms who were in the room earlier? Oh, this lecture wasn't brought here by force. It's been the partner of a Unitas member since all of this happened. Really, huh? I guess some people at Unitas actually care about Pokemon. Electrode says they're all really friendly. I'm surprised to hear that. They've been using Pokemon like tools. It's hard to imagine them as anything other than bad guys. Maybe they were just really nice around Electrode so it wouldn't explode. Somehow that's even harder to imagine. Oh, let's see. It bothers me because I used to be a dark, dishonorable person with no principles, who believed that life is about taking pain and reflecting it into others, but... Well, it's good that you had a change of heart. I mean, yeah, you went from negative to positive. That's a great change. And you'll probably feel less heavier, personality-wise. Yeah, because negativity and dark stuff is heavy. Okay, so where was I? Now the electrodes calmed down, we can finally search this room. Ripper's ability really came in clutch. Thanks, Ripper. We really appreciate you defusing the situation before it could blow up in our faces. Okay, Tim, let's get to it. Right, we need to find the passcode to the stairs. It's not that. This document is full of information written in fine print. And look at these section headings. Sanjeev, Dennis's mansion, Pokemon inside the mansion. Looks like he did the homework before stealing the Aurora drop. He sure did. This is Unitas' schedule for today. Bring in the Aurora drop, mail miles inspection, ship out the cubes. Right, before we do that check, I want to look at this. Let's see what these papers are. From the management team to the research team. To optimize research efficiency, voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like researchers here use voice recorders. Dictating notes sounds more convenient than writing them out. I ought to try that for detective work. I think we're doing just fine with regular notes. But wouldn't it be handy if we could record witness statements? It would. Ah, that actually does sound pretty helpful now that you mention it. Right, to the desk. Not that side. This side. Someone wrote down the passcode. Awesome. Okay, let's see. The darkness in me isn't gone, but I can now control it and keep it under control. Yeah, that makes sense. Not everything happens instantly, and change can be hard. But you've got to keep at it, and it sounds like you are. So yeah, keep at it. You seem to be doing so well. Okay, awesome. Now we can get down to floor B2. Yeah, the passcode is 7020. Okay then, let's head to the stairs as soon as we finish investigating this floor. What more do you want me to check? The intercom? Can't be the intercom. No, it's not here. Bingo! Yeah, now we can go to floor B2. So, like, I know when I was younger, I used to have a bad temper, but it took me a while to get over my bad temper, but I eventually did. But it was worth the effort in the end. When you achieve the results you want, especially in your personality, it's amazing. Right, I'm gonna voice this, so this way everyone, we've gotta be quiet though. Go. We're going to be Metal Gear Solid quiet. Stealth. Quietness. Oh, where did I put my drink? I found it. Well, we're finally here on B2. It's a lot quieter out on the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's gonna be an echo fest if we all go down these halls together. Yeah, I imagine it'd be better if the rest of you wait here. Okay, be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out. There's a floor map over here. I'll take it. Alright, so we're here. Oh, it's another set of stairs. Cool, I got it. I understand. Okay, we're not using the elevator. What is this place? Kinda dark. Okay, so nowadays I'm trying to be a kind person to everyone, even the hateful, because showing hate, back to hate, only makes hate in the world, and that's the complete opposite of my dream. That's true. There's a saying, fighting fire with fire only makes more fire. So, you don't want more fire. You want to put the fire out, not make it bigger. These machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's that rock? Don't know. Just take a look around. Really though, it sounds like you are making good progress towards your dream. There are a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. And these papers are from management team to the operation team. They're all addressed to the same team, which means whoever's desk this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what this team's been up to. Okay, so if I click this, no. You'll just click again? I don't know. No. Can't click this.
Oh.
There are some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead, Tim. Read them then. These seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the solar ruins in the past. A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like looking around here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, probably. Let's investigate. Oh, this'll be good. Okay, let's see. My dream would be to make a game that brings people together. My second dream is to play one final game against a friend before I die who push me beyond my limits as a human so I can enjoy every moment of my life. Well, game development is a lot easier nowadays. And it depends on what type of game you want to make. Like, I know you said what you wanted to achieve, but there's lots of game types you can make, and I know stuff like Ren'Py and other stuff like that is pretty easy to make a game in, but that's more for like story-driven stuff. It's not really super interactive. And play a game against a friend before I die. Yeah, those are good goals, like helping people want to make something that's creative and helpful to other people, and wanting to show gratitude to someone that helped you be more than you could be. I get it, yeah. You sound determined, so I'm sure you'll make it. You just have to focus on what you want to make. My kind of game would be a Souls-like game, which I already made. The core of my game, and I'm trying to search for a studio to work with. Well, there's a lot of indie studios about, and there's a lot of them on Steam, so I'd hope that you would find one soon. So let me just focus on this right now. Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure, seems like it. Must have used this equipment to analyze it. This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at the ruins. Exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. Huh? I guess in some way they're just like any other company. What are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident, and some other areas have really deteriorated since then too. Okay, so the building's damaged. Guess that's what happens to the place when you stop paying the maintenance bills. These papers look like lab results from analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlike any other metal heretofore discovered on this planet. Wow, they're really that hard? I've never heard of that word before. Heretofore. That must be really old English. Alright, where's the last clue?
わからないことがあったらすぐ俺に聞けよ。人に頼ることは何も恥ずかしいことじゃないからな。
Okay, Pikachu. Okay. Right, so that's 1, 2. Can I back out?
おいおい。
No, I can't. Okay, let's see what you said. I worked on everything alone for years. It was at first a passion, love, but now it's something I feel is a thing I must do because everyone I know believes in me, and I won't let them down. It sounds like you have the motivation and purpose to succeed. It really does. So have you contacted any companies, or are you still looking for some? So where's this item that I need to check? I know I checked the meteorite. Oh, was there something here? There it is. Hidden in the corner, okay. Looks like the file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. Meteorites found at the solar ruins are not only extraordinarily hard but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floors for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's caves are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteorite contains energy. I guess it's more than just a normal rock. Okay, so that's what I needed. So, okay, let's see. I tried some studios. They told me the ideas are very much odd and new and unhealthy for the gaming industry to do my attempt to reward the player for their hard work and honouring players' hard work. So yeah, I believe what you're talking about is the way games used to be made. Yep, that's how games used to be made. But nowadays it's all about the opposite. It's about making it harder for the player, more costly. It's a sad state, really. Like, your games just exist to get as much money out of you and be as little fun as possible. Right, can I back out now?
Yeah.
Hey, have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all this evidence. Unitas went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce the goals from the clues we found in this room. Oh, we did. To collect materials to repair the facility. To survey the ruins. Not to survey. To train? No. To collect energy.
Yes.
I tried to make an idea where if a player platinum the game, they got it off of the DLC by 25% for the player. Oh, I get what you're going with there, yeah. I could see why a game company would say no to that because they're all about profit. And for them, that wouldn't be very profitable. I would reward the customer, but they're not about rewarding customers. And I guess that mostly comes down to shareholders. Like when a game company gets bought out, they have to appease the shareholders. And shareholders aren't very happy about the actual customers having a good experience. But so where are we? But what the heck are they planning to do with that energy? Well, I know, they're going to make the Pokemon in Aurora Drop reborn. So they need all the energy to awaken the Pokemon. And once they awaken it, they're going to stick a cube onto its back. Only question is, what Pokemon is inside the Aurora Drop? Is it Deoxys? Or is it Jirachi? Let's keep going. Oh, it's not. We just need to move them. And for that, I believe we need Pangoro. There you go, Pangoro. He'll be all the way back here. Get him.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. And it's a good idea, but we all know how greed works. People don't want you to get rewarded. Okay, so what am I doing here? If I push that one... Oh, I see. Is it like this? Oh, so we go along here maybe? I'm just guessing. Oh no, I missed. I made a mistake. I should have moved that one a bit further along. I'll put this here. Okay, so what do we have? If I push it like this, then I can push this one this way, but maybe it might work. Okay, so I did vow upon myself that no matter how hard it gets, I won't give up on my dream. Even if I have to shred. There should be another big room past here. Let's go get Tim and the others. Okay, so we made it through. Right, use it. I will achieve my dream. Dreams are never easy to chase, but if you're determined, you should get somewhere. It might not be all the way to where you want to get to, but as long as you start moving towards the dream, then that's what matters. It's not always easy to go from A to Z, but you can go from like A to H, A to S. You've just got to find a way to get it moving. And if you can do that, the dream will become much easier to achieve. It's like, that's why I do this. Like for myself, I stream because I want to. And I have my goals and my reasons for doing it. So like right now, like my throat hurts a lot. It really hurts a lot, but that's not stopping me from talking. Yeah. So I'm keeping doing what I want to keep doing, even though it's like uncomfortable. And you have to do that sometimes. Like, it's not always going to be easy. Sometimes it hurts. But it's worth doing it. Okay, there's another room, another map over there. Let's take a look. Looks like it's another storage room past here. If we can just get through that, we'll be at the stairs. Okay, you can get to the stairs, but you're going to need the passcode. The stair passcode can be found in the standby room. Oh no, not another standby room. I was just in one, and it had a guard team. How's that for handy? I guess our next stop's the standby room. Unlucky for us, it's on the other side of this next storage room. But what do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we are not going to find the answers just standing here. Let's head to the standby room. Okay, so do I check this? Okay. It automatically checked it for me. Wait, Tim, there's something over there. What is?
No one!
Uh-oh.
No one.
We've got a patroller. We should give it a wide berth. But that poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? That notice we said something about controllers, right? Yeah. It might have been talking about the cube controllers. That notice said that in the standby room. So we can rescue Dust Noir once we reach the standby room. I think so, yeah. And we're headed there anyway, to get the passcode. Right, let's head for the standby room, then without being spotted. Cool. We don't want to get detected. How many of them are there? Just one. I'll take it. So... So, will it turn into here? Or just go straight down? Oh, I knew it. It'd be too easy if it just went straight back to the door. They had to make it do that, didn't they? Why? Well, double around. It might just come my way. If it does, I'll have to rotate. It looks like it's gonna come. Oh, is it stuck? No. Oh, here we are. We made it. Right. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, now let's hurry up and find that passcode and the controller too. But first, can I check that? No.
Oh.
Nice. We can use it to make Dusk Noir stop patrolling. Yeah. Oh, and the passcode is written down right here. The passcode is 2806. Huh. Alright. Now let us finally use the stairs. Okay then. Let's head back to Dusk Noir.
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We gotcha.
Yeah.
Got any special skills, Dusk Noir? Noir. Huh? What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dusk Noir to elaborate. Probably not, because it eats souls. It's a dark Pokemon.
Nowhere.
You really don't know. One day you were just suddenly here? The cube must have messed up his memory. I feel so bad for it. Noir. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dusk Noir for a really long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely. Noir. Alright. We can finally use the stairs. 2806.
Oh.
Tim, こっち来てみろよ。お前、大丈夫か？正気に戻れてよかったな。攻撃を仕掛けてこないってことは、
Oh,
正気に
don't
戻
talk
った
to
って
it.
ことなんだよな。
It's not a good Pokemon. Yeah, let's just go down. We've been up here long enough. In total, there's 5 basement floors and we're just getting down. This one should have patrol. At least one. I would think it would. Okay, I'm back. I had to go sort something out. But I'm okay now, so... Where were we? But yeah, Ahmed, I hope you achieve your dream. But dreams aren't easy, but they're worth chasing. Because what's life without purpose? It's kind of meaningless, isn't it? So having purpose and having a dream, it makes it all the more worthwhile. Okay, right, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're going to get downstairs. If we need a floor map, there's one right here. Okay. A set of stairs, a storage room, and 2 unknown rooms. Oh, I know. That's where you keep the Pokemon. You keep them detained. If there's same rooms at the police station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what we went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around here and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, the stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. All the way right. You know that's not all the way right. I could not even get to the stairs.
開けない方が良さそうだね。そうだね。ん？ピカチュウ。
なんで見つからないのよ、あのこの辺りに逃げてきたはずなのに。
大体なんでコントローラーを飲み込むんだよ。これじゃあドリューズを止められないじゃないか。
効率が悪いから二手に分かれましょう。
そうだな。俺はこの階を探すから下の階を頼むよ。
分かった。念のため階段のパスコードを変更しておくわ。
カードキーを持ってないから行き来が面倒になるけどな。
文句を言わないの。行くよ、ヘルガ。
うん。
Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Exadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because the Cramorants swallowed their control there. And we've got our own problems to deal with right now. It sounds like the Unitas stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. Another one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. And are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe, but I've got to stop that Exadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up that controller. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. Yosh, okay, we have it gone. We go into the storage room.
Oh.
This looks like a storage room. It seems like the only place the Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, it's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see. Thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a key card for the elevator is going to be tricky. If we want to find a way to get downstairs, the only option is to search the detainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Exadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does, and get the control there. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard just for the two of us to find it on our own. Growl. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we got to emphasize on stealth on this one, which means the Pokemon we should be asking is Luxray. Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Ray. Here we go. I want to check this. Yeah. The rampaging Excadrill has the cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same as the ones they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel bad for you, buddy. Are you saying that the humans have forced Excadrill to act this way? No, Cramorant swallowed the control there. So at this point, Excadrill is completely out of control. That truly is a frightening device. I wonder if we'll settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Drill. Maybe we should keep our distance actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant. Okay, puzzle time.
おいおい、どうして逃げるんだ。見つけたぞ。なるほど。ユニタスに
Oh,
追われ
that's
てたの
why.
か。
Unitas is after him.
おう。
Chased after the Cramorant. Oh,
な
no.
んだお前たちは。しまった。こら待て。
Bring me back. I didn't mean to go that far forward. That's my bad. Okay, so he's right there. I want him to move to the right. I believe. Where'd he go? Where is he? I've lost him. Really? Which box? We found it. Success.
おい、ここにいるんだろ。
Oh jeez, they found me. Don't run.
おいおい落ち着け。そうか、お前はオーロラの雫を食ったやつか。まあ操られてたんだから仕方ないか。それよりなんでお前追われてるんだ？はあ？何食ったんだ？まったくもう。やっぱりコントローラーか。心配するな。俺が必ず脱出させてやるぜ。
Okay, I don't need to voice that bit, so
Oh.
we're okay. Now that we've found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device. It's the cube controller you can use to stop Excadrill. Good. I seem to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how are we gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Oh, you are gonna escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude. Aren't we trying to get to B5, Pikachu? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great, what about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. We can't get close to it now because it's going berserk, but it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right? I'll try to get close to the room Excadrill's in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor. Oh, a lot of speech bubbles, but we're not going to use them. Here we go.
よし。
Excadrill's on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yep. Okay, let's open the door.
とりゃうわっ、急げティム、こっちに向かってくるぞ。
分かってるよ。止まれ。
Did it work?
よし。
Oh good, it looks like Excadrill's settled down. Drill. Now you're free, Excadrill. Drill. Drill. Think we can ask it some questions? Drill. It says it's willing to talk.
おう。
Alright, the first question is kind of always pointless. You see, Excadrills are good at digging, obviously. It seems pretty proud of that. Drill. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling is its speciality. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey Excadrill, do you get dizzy? Drill. Oof. It just said, don't be ridiculous. I guess its spinning just comes naturally to it.
おう。
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? Drill. I see, just like Dusk Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and used the cube to force it to keep watch. Drill. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this, it's just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? Drill. There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms. We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free. So we were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding captive Pokemon. Wait, detainment rooms, yeesh. You'd think we were back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We gotta figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search a room, we'll probably come up with something. We need to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay. Let's get this investigation started, Tim. Alright, let's check. Okay, that will have a lot of stuff. So I want to check this side. And it's empty.
ダメか。
I know. So, I guess we just check the desk. That must be it. It could be important, Tim. Read it out. The detainment rooms on floor 3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms in floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, must we talk about what happened back at the police station? There's a list with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Lipard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were going to be sent here too. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Whipper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. Well, they're right behind you. After that, there's some stuff about cubes. The specs of the controllers utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see. So that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look. Alright, search time. Oh, I do love this bit. Like searching through all the stuff. Awesome. Right, we have a clue here. Here's an experiment report about the cubes. It's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Lipard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are the same Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. This goes on Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. Yep. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. they still plan to collect even more Pokemon. Here's another document written by someone in Unitas. Operations team. The details of your missions are as follows. Oh, someone found official orders. Did ya? Location, the Galar region. Goal, to advance the research and the development of the cubes. Details, gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. So this is why Unitas brought back the Manatan and the others. Can't believe you got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all of those Pokemon we met in the ruins are doing okay. They'll be fine. They've got Gordon and Chris helping them out. At this rate, my finale is going to be a two-parter. Yeah, that's the way it looks. I'm not going to be able to get this all done in one episode. So I'll do this tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Okay, business. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. Uh-oh, so the mayor is running the gig. It's bad. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of this final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO? CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? You tell me that he's the head of this entire organization? Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. It is. It's really bad for him. Oh, here it is. It's some sort of key. It could help us get into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out. It's some internal orders within Unitas. There's water leaking from floor 3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking to him.
Oh,
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Yosh? I sure didn't expect to learn that Howard is in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pushing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
信じたくなかったけど。パパ、どうして？
Your papa's a bad person. Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah, Oh, I almost forgot the whole about after the whole Howard reveal. There's something else that's bothering me. Yeah, what's that? That paper we read earlier mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Okay. What about it? Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim? Begin deducing. So have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon?
Yes.
If there was any other answer, I would have been shocked. So they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they had been developing. That adds up. List of Pokemon that got sent here matches list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on every single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes, by any means necessary. Can I open the door now? Alright, this is gonna be a lot of talking. A whole lot of talking. Go take a drink and get ready. Wrath. It's the Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey Poliwrath, why are you in here? Wrath. It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, you sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's got to be pretty stressed. Whoa, why is it swinging his arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us his favourite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Oh,
How did you get here? Wrath, you and Hariyama were flexing each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you. That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure Poliwrath and Hariyama... I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fight in this city before. I actually remember that. I saw it. I was like, that has to be a side quest. But apparently not. Wrath. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because he didn't give it enough water here. Just like with Wooper, those poor Pokemon. Alright, we've got a total of 4 Pokemon to check. Caw. Hey, aren't you the Coffin like that stole my hat? I remember that one. It was right at the beginning of the game. You don't remember? But probably. Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You're probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? Caw. You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Caw. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm not really blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up.
Oh,
Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? Ka, I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. Ka, and when they started controlling you with the cube, I'm serious, Kov, like, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the whole world who's really at fault for this. Okay, so the bird is not happy. Let's go talk to the ones over here. Okay, we get in. And is it just one? It's one. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way. Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh, what did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Huh, yeah. I don't know if he really suited for sumo, but we don't have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. Okay. I bet Hariyama would really get along well with Damanatan, but now it's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Damanatan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Harry. Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you'll win this round by default. Okay. So you were brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of the Pokemon here. I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. Hariya. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of his training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. I believe I just did. Or is there more to check? Oh, I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to check the floor. Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Oh, I can just barely see through the floor below. If we have the Manatan use its strength to widen the cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. The Manatan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon here to help here. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate. I see the answer. It's Excadrill. Right, let's go to it. Begin dejuicing.
Yes.
Maybe you could ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor. Oh yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole. And if we take it to that section of the floor, yep, that would work. Yep, you gotta run. They're coming. Drill. I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim.
取れよ取れよやったな
We really appreciate it, X-Drill. Thanks to you, we can finally go down to B4. What about X-Drill and the others though? Oh yeah, good point. X-Drill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up with your skills, and I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. And sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Whooper, Dust Noir, and the others from upper floors too? Cram. Yeah, you go with X-Drill too, Cramorant. And don't let Unitas catch you this time. Cramorant. Drill. Thanks, X-Drill. Yeah, and I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far, after all. I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright, it's about time we got a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hall.
よし
I don't see anyone from Unitas down here. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Okay, so the door on the right leads to a hallway to some stairs. The door on the left leads to some storage rooms and an elevator. But why is this stuff marked off? But it looks like we can't pass through the storage rooms. It says they're packed full of crates. Then I guess we got to use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy. But we gotta find that card key. Okay, I'm back. Now that I got a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw in B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that on the orders we saw earlier too. It said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that's the room in the middle. I guess the room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas research if we look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kind of pale. Oh, it's just knowing that we might run into Papa soon that's making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting the research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? Well, you could say he's a bad person. He's doing evil stuff. And he's been very cruel to Pokemon. You could say a lot, so go with that. Nothing. He's a bad person. This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel before he goes to jail. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. Looks. Guru. They said they're going to go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
また感じたんだね。
ああ、それも前より強くな。だが俺と一緒にいるピカチュウの意識がだんだん弱くなっているんだ。
We've got to get you back your body fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. The sleeping man? So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. But what's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? Yeah, they're feeling stronger here than any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. Okay, I heard. I didn't mean to talk to you, but we'll go here now. This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all of your stuff. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of this scientific jargon though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Maya Myers that work has resumed at Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing endless research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and direct sharing of consciousness. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer, more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. Research will benefit countless people. As the researcher, I expect this to be a very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. The researcher seems really proud to be a part of it. How can they find this work so fulfilling when they are making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to this story we're not seeing. What's this document? Whoa, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. Wow, that's the report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we've applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him up, but to no avail. Based on this condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. Electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we observe in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behaviour. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that just means your dad's sleeping and he's still totally healthy. It's gotta be thanks to Mew too, honestly. I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders from the operations team. Go ahead, read them. Location Bamboo Burrow. Target Jessica Miller. Objective retrieve the thumb drive. It's about what happened in the Bamboo Burrow. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas CTO is Mr. Merlock. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So Merlock's the CEO and Merlock's the CTO? Papa and Merlock led the organization together? But why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Okay, desk 2. There's a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4. Issue of CTO's lab door. Status: card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have moved the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working, but the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. So the door should be open. If they remove the gears. Here are some instructions for the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, yeah? Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. Control cubes apparently in operation are effective on all nearby Pokemon. However, they're not completely effective on rock-type Pokemon. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider that this is most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the cube at all costs, even if it uses the strain the cube inflicts upon a Pokemon's body. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow was controlling rock-type Pokemon, no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they're using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. Okay, so this is not good. This must be a Unitas research desk. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? Yeah, I already said that. So how do you think you can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Alright, okay, so there's no more information in that desk. Where do I go next? I have checked each of those, so maybe this way? Here we go. So 3 on each side. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think the reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in the brainwaves were also observed. Negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. No, you don't. Just put him in jail. Bad person is a bad person. Okay. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think that recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's like anyone else. It's not like anyone else is going to listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around for a while. I think he's had a meeting with Mr. Murlock. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murlock made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but it's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we'd meet the cubes so a disaster like the art incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact. But I guess it's understandable, considering he lost his wife, Emma, in the art incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said I would do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect? Sure, but even so. The intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all the stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Okay, last desk. It looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Clink. Huh? Did you hear something just now, Tim? Huh? No, I didn't. Never mind, I guess. I heard it.
Hmm?
Apparently we need a card key to open this door.
これはもしかして。
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. I don't see Dad's body or Mare Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Click. Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from the half-assembled computer. Just check it out, Tim. Click. Oh, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside it. Is it okay? Click. It says it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising Pokemon, a number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? Link? A researcher here apparently. He must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry buddy, but your partner's not back yet. Why don't you go look for them then? Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. It doesn't sound like it's in any pain. It sounds sad though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there, though I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Did we pass by a desk with some tools? Just grab one of them. Alright, so we can lubricate it out. Need oil.
そうか。
An oil can. Yep, that's what we need. Then once we get it out, we put it in here. And we're going to see the research.
さてさて。
The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Klee. Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get it out, you could really hurt yourself. I'll think of something, we can't just leave it in there.
これかな。
Hey, yeah, we can use the oil to help it slide out. Heads up in there, and go pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out. Well, you think you can get out now? Oh, there we found it. We found it. Awesome. Ah, there was the clink inside. Quickly. Thanks for getting you out of there, huh? Forget about it. It was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump in right now, but mind if we ask a few questions, Clink? Yeah, I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Huh, I guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Oh,
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Clink, your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's really because the partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner's having second thoughts about development of the cubes. Yeah, maybe. Not everyone in Unitas is awful.
yeah.
Do you know where you can find the card key that opens the doors? Clay? Clink says its partner is carrying a tool that can open the doors. There's another one like it's somewhere else. I guess always there, just keep the card keys on them at all times. It could be hard to get our hands on one. Except you put the clink in the door. You up for the job? And thanks, Clink.
ギャル頼もせん。
やった。
But you don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for a Cramorant up there. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use the hole in the ceiling. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. Sayonara. I hope Clink finds its partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we've got to investigate that room. Yeah, let's go inside. Here we are, Merlock's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't even know how we're going to investigate all of this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, I hope we can find a card key too. There's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. Research arrangements.
究の再開について記録する。エマが最後に行っていたポケモンの共生研究、ユニタスプロジェクトを再開したいとハワードに伝えた。そしてそのためには研究施設が必要だと訴えた。研究所の名前はユニタス総合研究所と提案した。それがよほど気に入ったのか、ハワードはすぐに提案を認めた。これで私の研究への懸念は全て解消された。
He's been involved with this right from the start.
Oh,
Which recording do you want to listen to? Cube Presentation. There's a track titled Cube Presentation.
キューブの説明について記録する。今日、ハワードにキューブの説明を行った。彼はポケモンへの負担を心配しているようだった。とはいえ、最後には多少の副作用は仕方がないと理解を示してくれた。これで大手を振って開発を進めることができる。この開発が順調に進むようなら、温めていたテーマに取り掛かるとしよう。
Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's some kindness in him. I don't know if the same can be said for Murloc. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
oh.
Which recording do you want to listen to? Neither. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him, somehow. There's another room back here. Wait, huh? What's it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu? Oh, they are.
どうしてあんなところにピカチュウの写真が。
俺の熱心なファンって感じではないな。
ちゃんと調べてみないとね。
Well, it's not very secret if it has the window. And it's got a passcode.
さてさて。
The handwriting's awful. This is going to be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. This note looked like it was scratched in a hurry. Scrawled, in order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, but should lead more and more people to believe in cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You tell me. Still, now I wonder, is that the only reason they detained me? No, it isn't. The writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns of using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, asking the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? There's a note written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. The Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 2. Receive the specimen from PPB. The Pokemon Detective Pikachu, Phase 3. Extract energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen. I guess that's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Sorry, my bad. Maybe the controller did something when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. You managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. Okay, so as regards this, I did check this, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. I had a more effective method for extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high quality, high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora Drop. Huh. It's more research material on the meteorites like we found in Floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All it means is not to complete operations. Sorry, I'll read that. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a significant amount of meteorites. So those goons he ran into at the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment which exposed the Aurora Drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora Drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora Drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora Drop. Guess it really isn't just an ordinary Joe. The energy of the meteorites and the Aurora Drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora Drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora Drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta be something to do with that final goal he wrote about. Well, we've searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers? The numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They've gotta be worth a shot. Numbers on the whiteboard. 200, 1 to 2. Okay. No. No. Okay. We'll go with the first one. Oh, I typoed it. That's it, the door opened. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Yeah, probably. But what's going on here? There's some high-tech equipment here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good look around here. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. It seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone though. I've got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? This document was written by Mel Myers. Title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing cubes throughout the city. It says that Mel will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of the Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. No, there's a draft of a speech here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. That's a big word. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. It is a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon. We have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it's my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. By Friendship Cube, he means the Control Cubes, right? That's right. He's planning to distribute these cubes that control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. He was going to trick everyone and take control of all of the Pokemon. This document is titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. We better take it. To shut the machine down in the event of emergency, remove the power cable. Yeah, that's all it says. Judging by the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. It's some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult, but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one. Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part for emphasis. These papers are completely covered in scribbly equations. They look, complicated? Yeah, this all means absolutely nothing to me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Merlock? Yeah, and it might even have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this.
Oh,
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Oh, for sure. It's got 3 tracks in it. Which one do you want to hear? Research data. This one's titled Research Data.
「研究データについて記録する。R 事件が起こる半年前のことだ。私はポケモンと人の精神をつなぐ方法を見つけた。こうすればポケモンを意のままに操れるようになる。まさに世紀の大発見だと言えるだろう。しかしその時点ではその方法を実現させることはできなかった。情報が足りていなかったのだ。それ以来、私は欠けたピースを探し続けた。そしてついに、エマがかつて行っていた研究の中にそれを見つけ出した。彼女は私の研究を危険だと言い中止を求めてきたが、知ったことではない。私はすぐに研究棟内をくまなく探させた。だがデータが見当たらない。ジェシカの仕業だ。何としてでもジェシカを探し出し、データを手に入れなければ。
なんだと？
He had Jessica targeted, with Emma's data stolen all so he could work on his new research. That's so awful.
おう、
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's one titled Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
ジェシカ発見について記録する。バンブーストリートにピカチュウたちが来るとは予想外だった。だが、ジェシカを見つけ出し、研究データを手に入れることができた。これで全てのピースが揃い、私の研究は完全なものとなった。このデータがあれば、精神をつなぐシミュレーションをすることができる。
Oh, does he want to link a Pokemon to his dad's mind? That might be the case. That would definitely make sense.
おう、
Which recording do you want to listen to? It's one titled Proving My Hypothesis.
仮説の証明について記録する。やったぞ。私はついにやった。二つで一つ。答えは二つで一つだったんだ。私の仮説が正しかったことがこれで証明された。エマとジェシカにもぜひ見せてやりたかった。もうキューブはおもちゃ同然だ。
Uh-oh.
おう、
Oh, none of them.
よし、推理しようぜ。
Did you find enough clues? So what do we have? They needed research data that Jessica had. They tried to eliminate her from knowing the secret of the cubes. They were collecting bamboo charcoal that Jessica got on their way. No. What are these options? Like, gosh. They wanted bamboo. Bamboo charcoal? What in the world? Okay, they tried to limit her from knowing the secret of the cubes. No.
よし。
Merlock needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. The data being used to research something other than cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright, so we do a bit more, then I'll end the stream. I'm gonna have to do the rest another day. There's a whole lot more content than I expected to find. And gosh, my voice has been so sore. It's been all over the place, a bit high, a bit dry. Yeah, my throat hurts. It sucks. and I genuinely apologise to anyone having to hear someone with a sore throat, but I'm doing my best. I am. I'm trying. This is the last bit, right? This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here. Murloc is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got photos of me, Harry and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Murloc already figured it out. Figured what out? That the dad is inside the Pikachu. That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why is he targeting me so persistently? I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora Drop, human. That's all I can make out. Wait, is he trying to use the Aurora Drop on Harry? That'd be kinda weird. It seems like the energy of the meteorite is pretty important. (200-122) and 1706. Oh wait, that must be the code for the rooms. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's see, Murloc has really figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. Unitas, no Murloc, is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We gotta do something.
なあ、ちょっといいか。
どうしたの？
ここまでに分かった事実を整理しないか？
探偵の基本だね。
We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murloc, Emma. Those 3 are closely connected to Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those 3 people. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where it's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure that our incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. The goal of Emma's research was mutual, understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounded like she had a good heart. But now Murloc's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to steal it away. Unitas was seen now it's nothing like Unitas Project Emma was part of. Oh, for sure. Murloc is set on continuing his research, no matter what. He even went so far as to steal Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching. I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're going to find out more about that is if we ask Murloc himself. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. But we're not getting anywhere without a key card. Right. And we didn't even find one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Okay, so thank you to everyone who watched and subscribed. I planned to finish this in 3 hours, but I've already overran the time and there's clearly a big chunk of content to go, so I might need another 3 more hours to do this. I'll do that tomorrow. And maybe my voice will be better by then. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully it was enjoyable, and I did my best to voice it over, even if it was a bit rough in patches. I apologise. Hope you all have a good day, night or evening to wherever you're at. Because I know I did, even though it's a bit hard. Alright, that's saved. So, thank you again, and take care now. Bye.